What's going on, guys? I hope you're all keeping well. So, as some of you may know, I played Doom Eternal for the very first time on stream not too long ago, and in today's video I just wanted to talk about my Doom Eternal experience and how excited I am now for Doom the Dark Ages, which will be coming out in 2025. It's without a doubt that Doom is a household name, and a lot of you have possibly played the games or have heard of them. But if you are new to the franchise and are curious, the original Doom is considered one of the first pioneering first-person shooter games all the way back when it came out in 1993. The Doom video games are first-person shooters where you play as an unnamed space marine commonly referred to as the Doom Guy. In the 2016 series, the protagonist is called the Doom Slayer or just the Slayer, but the Doom Slayer sounds pretty cool to be fair. The Doom Slayer battles the forces of hell consisting of demons and the undead. In Doom Eternal, Hell's armies have invaded Earth and you play as the Doom Slayer in an epic single-player campaign to conquer demons across dimensions and stop the final destruction of humanity. And let me tell you this, the game just doesn't hand Earth back over to you lightly. I've never played the original new installment, Doom 2016, but Doom Eternal is honestly one of the best campaigns I've ever played. It's just non-stop action from the very second you jump in, and I feel like everything is so well thought of, from map design, weapon design, enemy design and music design, making the game feel so immersive and enjoyable to play, while having heavy metal music in the background making you feel so unstoppable. Mick Gordon is the man behind the insane music in Doom Eternal, and I actually don't think the game would feel the same without it. It's perfect and suits the game so well, making all your encounters while fighting demons so much more epic and atmospheric. I even listen to it outside of playing Doom while I'm in the gym. Unfortunately, Mick Gordon has sadly parted ways with making music for the new game Doom the Dark Ages, which I'll get into later on in the video. I love the way that from the first mission until the last mission, the game slowly introduces new weapons, new movement tech, and new enemies, which allows you to learn the game and get better as enemies and bosses become harder and harder. But that's not to say that the game holds your hand in any way. Every weapon has a purpose and different attachment types for each type of enemy, making you utilize all of your weapon stash, making it so much different to a lot of other shooters. It really makes you think of your gameplay, and it's so much more than just mindless shooting. It's all about creating a muscle memory for the controls in your head as you see certain enemies and know which weapons to use, especially if you're in the middle of a Slayer gate. The more you play, the more this becomes second nature, but at the start it was very overwhelming, so I do recommend that if you're new, you do start your first run on a lower difficulty. Another thing that really stood out to me about Doom Eternal that sets itself apart from other shooters is how you acquire health. Sure, there are medkits and armor scattered around maps to help you out, but in mid-fights and you're about to go down, what does the game do? It makes you not run but rather turn and face your enemies to do a glory kill in order to get some health to continue on your ripping and tearing spree. There are so many different and creative executions for all the demon variants, and it just never gets old. The same way that the glory kill system works in this game, I like the way that in order to get ammo for your weapons, you must chainsaw your enemies, and again I love watching the demons suffer as you cut them in two to get your ammo. There is not a second in Doom Eternal that you are able to breathe. You are constantly being swarmed by enemies, and even when you're not sending demons back to hell, you are problem solving with small puzzles to move you on with the campaign, which can sometimes prove quite difficult, as it took me a while with some of them to figure out, and once you figure them out it seems easy, but at the time they really leave you scratching your head. In fact, that's what got me killed more than the actual demons, falling to my death. So like I mentioned at the start of this video, I'm very excited for the new installment of the franchise, Doom the Dark Ages, which is a prequel to Doom 2016. There is quite a lot to unravel from this one trailer, but I'll try and go through it with you, and the more I watch the trailer, it definitely looks like they're going to revamp the way the game plays due to the different weapons and equipment that Doomslayer is using, since this is more of a medieval version of himself. Now I may be wrong in saying that, as we only have this trailer to go off right now, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Of course the Slayer is still carrying his iconic super shotgun, but there are a few weapons and equipment that we haven't seen before, like his shield that has chainsaw blades on it, that he is able to throw at enemies. It also looks like you can block incoming projectiles, and I'm excited to see how it plays. I feel like the Doom Slayer with a shield is just so overpowered, but what more could you ask for? There is a few clips of some sort of crossbow which is delivering heavy shots at larger demons, which looks to be super fun to use. The Slayer even has a mace as a handheld weapon, which I'm curious to see what enemies that works best on. And there is one weapon that stands out to me the most from the trailer, which is the Skull Crusher gun, which is so Doom and exactly the type of gun I would expect the Doom Slayer to use. On top of all of this, Doom the Dark Ages looks like you are even going to be able to use the huge towering mechs to fight those massive demons you would see dead after a battle while you are walking through the maps of Doom Eternal, and I'm sure everyone is excited about that. This obviously had to happen, as how many times have you said to yourself how cool would it be to fight in one of those things as you walk past it? Last but not least, we have a dragon. A playable dragon will be in the new Doom game, and I don't know whether it will be a singular mission or you can summon it during a mission. I'm not sure yet, but I'm pretty excited for this game to come out, and you can bet I'll be streaming it for all of you guys when it comes out on my channel. One big letdown for me, and maybe a lot of other Doom fans, is the loss of Mick Gordon doing the music for this game, which is very disappointing to say the least. His music really did make these games pop and stand out amongst the rest, and I really hope the music we'll get in Doom the Dark Ages won't be some generic heavy metal game music. So anyway guys, I'm pretty sure it's clear that I'm now a fully fledged Doom fan, and I'm so excited to get my hands on the new game coming out in 2025. And in the meantime, I don't see why I can't keep trying to better my skills in Doom Eternal. I could even try the multiplayer, which I haven't got round to yet, and I've heard it's quite a lot of fun. I'd love to hear all of your thoughts and feelings on the new Doom game down in the comments, and things you're excited about or maybe not so excited about, and you can bet I'll try to reply to all of your comments. If you did enjoy this video, please leave it a like, and if you're new here, subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss any of my latest videos and streams. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you all next time.